Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're able to join me for this video. I'm blessed to have you here. So today we're going to go ahead and open up the 67 GTO. I think what I'm going to try to do before, I think it's July 6th, is do the Lucas C channel group build. This one's by MPC and apparently there's some issues with it. So before I take the plastic off, my plan is to go ahead and build it kind of like close to box stock as possible. Probably detail out the engine, maybe add a little bit to the interior, but that's probably about it. We'll go ahead and get this opened up. And see what it has to offer. I know there's been a ton of unboxings with these, but I'm curious to see what my kit brought me. So right out of the gate here we've got the chrome pack. I guess I should have got out my cutting pad. There. Well, the chrome looks all pretty good in this one. The front bumper and grill area, rear bumper. We got two sets of rims, some headers. Looks like some side pipes, and a setup to build a blower. You want to put a blower on top of the engine. That piece you saw fall off was just flash. Okay, so I'm not gonna open these, but you get a metal axle, you get the tires. Pretty good tread on them. Don't know if you can see it or not, but pretty good tread. I'll try to put that to the wrong side of the camera. What are these? They're Goodyears. Goodyear tires. Same way with the window and the tail lights. Not going to open up the window or the tail lights. Just leave them right in their package, keep them protected. Set this over there, actually. So there's a bunch of different sets of instructions here. This is for the race version. That's for the race version as well. It's the same exact set of instructions. No, they're different assembly instructions, I believe. No, they're not. Huh. Right. Okay, so they're all they're all lettered right here. So like this one says I. This one says P. So I'll figure that out when I get into it. That's we'll figure that out once we get into it. So we're in the middle of a charger right now. I'm gonna finish up the charger, and then we'll get after this one. Figure out what we're doing next after that. Some nice pinstriping. Right. Got a Michigan plate that comes with it. I don't know if you can see that or not. We'll put that back in for now. So just like I remember from all the other unboxings, there doesn't seem to be a ton of parts. Guess that's what people mean by flash. You know, the parts trees are all covered in it. The hood though looks pretty clean. So pretty cool with that. That'll be the hood that we use. Your firewall, your battery. There's some suspension on the back of this one. Looks like a race hood, which we won't be using. Steering wheel. And looks like this is part of the front end suspension probably. Maybe some seat headrests. No, that's it's like a gas tank or something, like a gas can. So these seats here, I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see it. There's like a flash or something from the demolding. The rear exhaust and the rear end look pretty good. They're all molded together, but they seem fine. A little bit of flash here, we'll just have to clip that off. Not a huge deal with that. The seats are solid. They're very solid. Well, that's good. The dash is broke off. That's fine. There is gauge clusters there. And then, just like everyone else said, these are the race seats. You can see right through them. Your roll bar, inner rims right here, right there. And then of course your block, part of your transmission, I guess. Fan belts and pulleys, your fan, manifolds, water pump cover. And it looks like these are grill inserts. So we might end up using those. The distributor cap was broke off from the parts tree, but I don't care because I'm going to end up using one that I ordered. Set that there. Pretty good looking car. I don't see a lot necessarily wrong with it. Guess we'll see when we start test fitting things. So we got the interior tub here. The back seats are molded in. Not a ton of detail on the door panels. Not a lot at all. The undercarriage of the car. And you got the post right there where you hook the body into it. Your front suspension is molded in. Nothing else is actually molded in except for, I think, probably like this is probably the gas tank. I'm actually kind of impressed with that. So and then for the final portion we got the body. The body looks fine to me. I don't see twist or anything or warping. I will end up painting that off there. We'll get rid of that. Looking across the plane of the trunk lid, there's where these parts are molded. I don't see any divots or anything. Pretty excited about it. We'll get it going and get it put together. And I think I'll post some pictures on Lucas C's Facebook page. And toss my hat in the ring on that. That'll be my first group build. So that's fun, I guess. I want this car to be red, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my airbrush in time. I think I've settled on the Gallery airbrush. It's the one with the dual ports, and it's got the little holding tank. Been doing some reading. Apparently a holding tank helps you to separate out the moisture. I've been watching some reviews on them, so I think I've settled on the Gallery airbrush. If I can get that in time, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to buy it before I paint this car. I'll go ahead and order the red paint. If not, I really like the color of the Impala. It was this Rust-Oleum midnight blue satin. So this more than likely will end up being the color of this car. With like a black or like a cream white interior. My preference would be to paint it red, but I'm not sure that I can get my hands on that airbrush in time. So, and I would like to finish this before the end of that group build. So, anyways, that'll finish out this video. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it if you give the video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. I try to answer everybody. I don't have a ton of comments just yet, but our followers are growing. We're adding new people to the channel, and thank you for subscribing. It seems like daily, so I'm excited about that. Until we see each other again, everybody out there be safe and stay blessed.